Hey guys, so what are our reads when we're at first base? We got no outs, 1 out, and 2 out reads. Okay, and they're all different for every base. First base is probably the easiest, right? Anybody want to answer other than this guy? Anybody else? What are our reads at first base with nobody out? Let's say we get a fly ball in the air. What do you do? Halfway. Good. Ground ball. What do you do? See ya. Right? How about a line drive? What do you do on a line drive? Freeze on a line drive, right? On a line drive, you freeze. You only go back to the base if the ball is to the first baseman and it's in that direction right there. As soon as you get a line drive, you freeze. But just in case he drops it, if you're going back to the base when he drops it, you're not going to be able to get to the bag. They're going to force you out of the base. Does that make sense? What's up, it's as far as you can go. Yeah, I see you working right there. It's just as far as you can go. When you guys get a pop-up on first base, get off as far as you can without getting doubled up. Does that make sense? 1 out is the same read. Fly ball, get off as far as you can. Ground ball, take off. Line drive, freeze on a line drive. 2 outs, you're taking off. See you later. Does that make sense? Okay. Here's when it starts to get a little tricky. We're at second base. And we got nobody out or 1 out. Let's start with no outs. No outs, and you're at second base. Start with the lead. Are we going in the base path or behind the base path? Jack, you had your hand up first. In the base path, nobody out, in the base path, good. Okay, and then so we got nobody out, and let's see, we're trying to get to third base with 1 out, right? So on a big fly ball, what should you do with nobody out at second base? Are you trying to tag or should you get like halfway up? Which one? You should tag, right? Because we want you to get to third base with 1 out. Yeah, if the ball is deep enough for you to tag with nobody out, we want to look to tag with nobody out. Because if you tag on second base with nobody out, now you're going to be at third base with 1 out, and all we need is a ground ball or a fly ball, and you get your score. Does that make sense? What's up, Big T? We're at second base right now. We're tagging at second and going to third.
And Tyler, when you get to the majors, then you can talk to your major league. Okay?
It's just a little different because the arms aren't as good out here. The arms are really good as a major leaguer, so you can't be as aggressive on the base paths. Whereas these little kids are 9 years old. I hate to say it, not everybody has a good and accurate arm. And they're not the bomb spot. They don't have relays and stuff like that. So most of the time, you guys are going to probably score because they're going to make some bad throws too. Does that make sense? We're going to cause some havoc on base paths. Okay? So if we're at second base with nobody out, are we looking to tag or should we get off the bag? Okay, we're looking to tag because we want to get to third base with 1 out. Right? If you're at second base and there's a ground ball and it's coming towards you, if it's to your right, what should you do? Let's go out there. Let's go out there. Second base. We're getting our lead off, right? We're getting our lead off. Yeah, we're getting our lead off. If we get a ground ball that comes right towards you, you want to try to have it behind you so you just take off going that way. The ground ball that comes right at you or to your left, see you later. The ground ball that's to your right, what do we do? Jump and turn, watch the read from the throw. If he catches it, we're going to kind of bust back to the bag or watch the throw back to first base. Right? If the ball gets through, then you take off, see you later. Okay, you're just watching the throw and how he's feeling the baseball. Ground ball to the right, turn, direction, get back, and we keep going. Does that make sense? Okay, 1 out. 1 out at second base. Are we looking to tag? Or should we get off a little bit? Yeah, Mickey.
Get off a little bit?
You don't want to make the third out of third. 1 out. If he catches it, you're trying to tag up. If he catches it, there's 2 outs, and then he throws you out of third, double play, inning over. We want to get off the bag on a fly ball with 1 out at second base in case he drops it. If he drops it, now we're going to be able to score. Does that make sense, guys? The only time you want to tag at second base with 1 out is if you guarantee that you can get to third base. If you know for a fact that the ball is deep enough and the guy is underneath it and he's going to catch it, you know for a fact that he's going to catch it and it's deep, then you guys can tag and get to third. Okay, but if that fly ball is deep and he's still running after it, get off the bag. You don't know if he's gonna catch it or not. Does that make sense? Second base, you gotta really think about it, guys. So right when you get onto the bag, think about this stuff. Okay, got nobody out. I'm on the bag. I'm gonna go in the base path. Fly ball. I'm gonna try to tag it. That makes sense? What's up?
If there's a fly ball to deep center field,
As long as they're listening, that's
tag
okay.
up or should you get off?
It depends if he's camped underneath the baseball. The deep fly ball at center field, if that outfielder is camped underneath it and you know that he's going to catch it, then you tag up and try to get to third. But if it's a deep fly ball to center field and he's still running after it, I want you off the bag because most often he's not going to catch it. And if he doesn't catch it, you have to be able to score.
If there's a runner on third, also you have to go.
Now, if he drops it, yeah. Does that make sense? Usually if you're that behind runner, you just follow the